Hey travellers, an Aussie abroad here. Come with us as my good friend Steve and I head off down to the coastal town of Torquay for an events conference and awards night for graduating Holmesglen event students.
Hey guys, we're currently at Waverley campus of Holmesglen today. I'm here with Steve. Say hey Steve.
Hello.
This is the guy I play in a band with. Our band is called Missing Strings. And we're heading through down to Torquay. It's supposed to be, I think, 30 degrees today. Nice and hot. We're going to go to an ice creamery, a brewery, have a few beers, kind of get around and, play a gig.
Torquay. It's a township in Victoria which faces the Bass Strait. It's about 100 kilometres west of Melbourne and is the gateway to the Great Ocean Road. It is bordered on the west by Spring Creek and its coastal features include Point Danger and Zealy Bay. At the 2011 census, Torquay had a population of 10,142. For those of you that don't know, I actually work as an events manager and am also an ex-student of this very course. So when we were told we were going to get a chance to go down to Torquay to play for the current students, we jumped at the opportunity. It's been fantastic seeing the students grow over the year and they've all done a fantastic job. I really hope you guys enjoyed the course and hopefully you'll find a job pretty quick.
Steve and I are going to go for a bit of a walk down the shop, see what there is around. So Torquay is a bit of a surfy area. That's, I believe Bell's Beach is pretty close by. But yeah, we'll see what it's about and let you know what we get up to.
Bell's Beach is home of the world's longest running surfing competition, the Rip Curl Pro Surf and Music Festival. The event was formerly known as the Bells Beach Surf Classic. The competition was first held in January 1961 and then at Easter every year since, although occasionally, when conditions at Bells aren't suitable, the competition has been transferred to other breaks such as Joanna or Woolamai. As early as 1939, surfers from Torquay made their way to Bells, but access was a considerable problem until 1960, when Torquay surfers and Olympic wrestler Joe Sweeney hired a bulldozer and cleared a road along the Bells Cliff from the Cobb & Co Road, where the concrete wave now stands. He charged £1 per surfer to recover his expenses. This is now part of the Torquay to Anglesey walking track.
Do we know where we're going? Because at the moment it looks like we're quite lost.
I see like what looks like a building, but it could be like a residential.
So hopefully we're not too far off. Because I haven't been to Torquay in years.
And it's like
And Stephen's never been here before. It's about 30 degrees and the humidity is up at like 80%. It's ridiculous. So we're currently, we're looking for beer and something to eat maybe. But oh my god, this walk is like hell, it's so hot. Go bro. We've been walking for about 10 minutes and we've finally found what is called a Ryan's here. So I think it's just an IGA.
I don't know what has Ryan.
Who is Ryan? Why does he have as much merit as IGA? We will never know. The world's biggest IGA. This place just goes on and on and on. How did Ryan's treat you, sorry?
It was really nice. The service was.
How big was it? It was ridiculous.
I felt like I just went to Safeway. It seemed really weird.
It was
It
massive.
was set up like a Safeway, but it was like RGA colours.
Yeah, it was literally the size of like a Coles or a Safeway.
On our eternal, undying quest to find a pub, Steve and I spotted a Toy World and just couldn't resist walking in.
Steve and I just made the best investment of our lives. So we went into Toy World, as you saw. Now we've just come out and I've been looking for these for years. Keep it in mind, like the last time I had one of these was probably when I was 16. We bought ourselves yo-yos. The lady in line even got a yo-yo. All because she saw us playing with these yo-yos in the shop. $16, totally worth it. Do you love it, Stephen?
I very much love it.
Cue yo-yo montage.
Let's go.
Torquay's many claims to fame is the fact that many big surfing companies have started in this little town. Two that you may have heard of are Quicksilver and Rip Curl. In the March of 1969, two surfing friends, Doug Warbrick and Brian Singer, bumped into each other in Gilbert Street, Torquay. Claude just finished a summer shaping stint and Brian was a science teacher. As the conversation progressed, and no doubt thinking about how they could stay surfing bells in the pumping months ahead, Claude posed the question that started something great. "Do you want to start making surfboards together?" he asked. Brian immediately figured this would mean a lot more time surfing, so on the spot said yes. He resigned from teaching a couple of days later, and just like that, Rip Curl was born. The name Rip Curl was taken from a V-bottom surfboard that co-founder Warbrick bought in 1968, upon which he'd written Rip Curl Hot Dog. The words didn't mean anything, he later admitted, except ripping was groovy, surfing the curl was groovy, we wanted to be groovy, so that was it, as a direct quote from Matt Warshall.
To a good trip. Should be fun.
Before white settlement, the Wathaurong Aborigines lived in the area. From the 1860s, picnickers began to frequent the location, which was originally known as Spring Creek.
Torquay, mate.
I just managed to fucking swallow a fly. I nearly vomited all over the side of the road. Definitely not one of the better experiences I've had in my entire life, that's for sure. Stephen had to kind of pat me on the back and
Burp me like a baby.
I had to try and burp me so I could get this fly out. It was stuck in my throat. Gee, absolutely sucked, but
We did find this lake that we passed before.
James Follett, who settled there in 1871, came from Torquay, the seaside town in Devon, England, and at his suggestion, the name Torquay was officially adopted in 1892. In 1891, a sailing ship struck the reef near Point Danger in Torquay, and subsequently became wedged on the reef, and as a result, the ship broke up in the heavy seas. The cargo was washed onto the beach of Torquay and was looted. The anchors of the Scammell are still on display at the Torquay front beach and the Torquay boat ramp.
So Steve has been asleep for about like 10 minutes.
The gig went really well. We woke up a few hours ago and feel horrible. It was a really good show, like it was a lot of fun. But yeah, Stephen and I have kind of woken up like feeling like death today. How you doing, Steve? Yeah. I think that kind of sums it up. But today we're going to the chocolatory and ice creamery as well on the way home. Should be fun. And yeah, it was a fantastic night. I just hope the event students got out of it what they wanted to get. Any last words for now, Steve-o? Taste, watch, indulge, and discover at the Great Ocean Road Chocolatory and Ice Creamery. Created by passionate foodies Ian and Leanne Neeland, share their love of chocolate and the creation of memorable experiences. Delight in free chocolate and ice cream tastings. Watch the art of chocolate making from handcrafting to hand packing, and say hello to their European chocolatiers. Explore the showroom, which is chocolate filled with thousands of chocolates. There's literally walls of chocolate. Had I not been the most hungover person on the face of this planet, I probably would have gone to town. Or even check out their cafe where the menu features produce from the kitchen garden. Decadent pastries and tarts are also made daily and are best enjoyed with coffee or hot chocolate. Children are encouraged to explore the lawns, native garden and emerging orchid, or play in the lavender field and sand play area. Entry is free and they're open every day except Christmas Day from 9 AM till 5 PM. Upon arrival at the chocolate factory, you will discover 3 huge bowls of milk, dark and white chocolate for you to taste. And the best part is that's all free. I just want to take a quick moment to say it's been an absolute pleasure and my delight meeting all of you in the Holmesglen events group this year. Congratulations to everyone that won an award, and I hope you had a really fun year. And I honestly do hope that I will see you out there in the field someday. I decided before I left that I had to get something while I was there, because it's not every day that you're actually at a chocolate factory or ice creamery. So I thought to myself, I'll get some ice cream. I'll get a cone, it'll be nice and small, easy to eat, and I'll feel fine. Little did I know what was to come next. The video doesn't actually do it much justice, but this thing was about the size of half of my head. I'm not going to complain though, because I only paid about $10 for 2 scoops of ice cream and a bottle of water. So value for money wise, definitely worth it. As far as fixing my hangover, not so much.
Yeah, we had a big night last night. After we finished our gig, we went to the beach and probably played at the beach for a fair few hours. So we had a very, very late night.
What time do we go to bed?
I don't even know. Really late though. But yeah, no, it was a good trip. Would you recommend Torquay?
Definitely. It's sort of, you just want to get away and have that space from Melbourne and the city and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a nice holiday spot, that's for sure.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed Torquay as much as I did. A massive, massive thank you to Marc, Trav and Jodie for putting on one of the most fun conferences ever. Hit that like and subscribe button. That way I can continue to go on holidays. And as always, this is an Aussie Abroad, signing off.